have a question. What monster did you face on the third island? What? There wasn't any on my island. Sure, there were a few ice elementals and snow wolves, but no flying hypo-fiend. That's weird, right? I didn't do anything wrong! I hope I won't get my results cancelled. I just hope everything will be alright. I need to stop thinking about it. Oh, look, they're back!
Pippa, we were all so worried about you in the first two tests. We never expected you to jump ahead in the third. By the way, did you guys also have to face a flying hypo-fiend?
Yes.
Same here. What about you?
Well, for me, my island didn't have any of those. I just kinda walked straight through. I didn't see a soul, not even a puff of smoke. It was weird.
I told you, your luck is insane.
But
There's no need to fret. Luck has always favored you, and that fortune is a genuine part of your capabilities.
All right, everyone settle down. Attention, please. The first round of the selection has concluded. The results will now be announced by Magister Siren.
According to the rules, those who successfully pass through all islands with the shortest completion times will be ranked highest. 10 candidates have advanced. I will now announce the names of these 10 individuals. In first place, a student worthy of attention. Second place goes to Cassidy, followed by Jervin in third. In 10th place, Pippa, a fortunate individual. She was merely 3 seconds ahead of the candidate in 11th place. Congratulations.
I passed.
You 10, mark this well. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., assemble at the Blooming Atelier to prepare for the second selection. I very much look forward to your performances.
Congratulations, everyone! And of course, congrats to me too. We all passed today's test.
Just now, I was so nervous that my tail almost stood up.
We can't be careless now. Tomorrow's test will definitely be harder than today's. I should go back early to prepare.
Well then, I'll take my leave now. See you tomorrow. Sylvan, would you like to head back together?
Yeah, sure. See you all tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow.
It appears that during today's observations, Magister Siren's focus was all on you. Perhaps it is because your performance was far too outstanding. You should recall my prior counsel regarding the virtue of subtlety. Be mindful. If you draw too much attention to yourself, and your true nature is uncovered, any victory would be a hollow one. The Duchy of White Ridge. Indeed, Siren mentioned it several times today. What happened there? So we have a temporal anomaly centered on the Snowspire Festival, combined with the freeing of the Frost Fury. The evidence strongly suggests that Siren was the prime instigator. It's been many years since we last met. He has become far more reserved than he was in your student days. I can no longer read his thoughts from his face, nor hear any sincerity in his words. But I am certain he is brewing some sort of plot. I don't know what he's encountered these past few years that led him to choose a path heading straight for the abyss. But I feel pity for him, truly. He was quite close to you in the past. Although he was always angry about losing to you in exams, one cannot deny his diligence and scholarly merits. He was a model student, always following the recipe in alchemy class, never skipping lessons unless you talked him into it, and handing in every assignment on time. Compared to you, he's the one the instructors truly adored. Precisely, but perhaps also ponder the unique cocktail of wonder and pure dread you inspired in the faculty. But I'm afraid the hour grows short. We should attend to the matter at hand first. Siren's unusual behavior reveals one thing. He knows there's something going on behind the scenes in this year's selection. That's a bold claim, for which we have no evidence. But let's keep it as an option to add some spark to our discussion. In any case, my impersonation of Headmaster Lamar must have thrown the killer into disarray. Until they figure out who's really pulling the strings, they won't dare make any reckless moves. This presents a prime opportunity for your inquiries. Continue to blend in seamlessly with the student body, and gather any information you can. As for Siren, I'll keep an eye on him. By the way, did you notice anything unusual during today's selection exam? Given the profound risks associated with these monsters, the protocols for housing, handling, and overseeing the Lyceum's research specimens are notoriously rigorous. This situation represents a troubling deviation from standard procedure. I fear Dorella will exploit this to call for a formal inquiry, using it to criticize Lamar's management at the school board meeting. We must ascertain the origin of this event and locate the creature, lest it break containment and the situation escalate. If you require any assistance, please inform me promptly. I'm afraid my time is running short and I must return to the school. With the selection now underway, many are waiting for an audience with Headmaster Lamar. Ah, that reminds me. Your two familiars. You should go calm them down. They've mentioned your name far too many times.
Magister! Chippy, don't jump on her like that all of a sudden. You're as heavy as a boulder. Chippy is not! Plus, Chippy just misses the Magister, okay? We've uncovered some intel. The selection exam trials were reportedly created through a joint effort between the Lyceum's professors and the Royal Court. Chippy heard that the Royal Court wants to hold a trial in the Blooming Atelier's gallery. They said it was more fitting. Weird, right? What are you even supposed to do out there? And get this! Apparently, this is the first time the royal family has gotten involved in the whole process. We heard it's because this selection was decided on short notice, and the Lyceum was overwhelmed, so the royal court had to step in. I guess it makes sense since the court mages ultimately served the royals anyway. Yes, a court mage suddenly died in an accident. The court suddenly found itself short-handed, which is why they decided to do this. They want to find a new court mage as soon as possible. So unlike previous selection exams, this one was organized in a rush. A nobleman from Savannah. Chippy secretly followed him and overheard his conversation with his friends. We don't know. Magister, we have a feeling this selection isn't as simple as we imagined. We must be careful. We haven't even told any of this to Professor Zoria. Although she's a member of the Arcane Council, she's still a stranger to us. It's better to be cautious around her. Magister Merlin, don't worry. We'll stay vigilant until we figure everything out.
victory worth celebrating.
With plants. Oh, don't say that. I just happen to know a thing or two. I just love magical plants. They remind me of the forests where animals and nature live in harmony. Plus, nobody bothers me there. Anyway, I just hope I'm lucky enough to pass today's exam without anything weird happening. Thank you for cheering me up. I already feel way more confident than a moment ago.
Come take a look at this one. Oh, you have such a great eye for art. That's a piece Master Imanti did while he was at the Serene Lyceum. It said his artistic journey began right here, and he would later become the Grand Master of Landscape Painting. And over there, that piece is by Lady Heidi. You've heard of her, right? She's the most talked about impressionist to emerge lately. She donated it as a gift of gratitude. A mage from our school once helped a distant relative of hers deal with a spirit haunting their family mansion. After that relative passed away, she inherited the mansion. That inheritance granted her the leisure to focus entirely on her art, and from there, her fame grew rapidly. I love it here. I come by almost every day, and I have studied every single piece here. So, If today's test is about the paintings, I'm confident that I'll pass. But my favorite has to be that portrait of Magister Merlin up there in the center. It's the only portrait of her ever painted, and it's by none other than the late master portraitist, Alberon von Necklace. I've seen many replicas over the years, have a few myself, but the original never fails to captivate me. The details, the eyes, it's absolutely mesmerizing. Sorry, I got carried away again. No portrait could ever truly capture Magister Merlin's grace in person.
I've never had much interest in painting or art. Unless you count antique swords and armor as art, then maybe. Growing up in a family of knights, I inherited their temperament. Unfortunately, I also inherited their taste in art, which the records show was essentially non-existent.
That's surprising. I thought you prided yourself on your family's honor, Sylvan.
I do, but I won't defend a talent we never had. The Grenvaldens always saw art as nothing but shiny trinkets. They'd spend fortunes on the best horses, custom armor, and weapons, but wouldn't pay a coin for the finest painting in the world.
I've heard as much. Your family's tastes are distinctive.
Anyway, back to the exam. Any clue what it's about? And why here, of all places? Maybe it's about the mages in these portraits? Or a test on the history of magic? That will be great! I'd pass that one for sure if it was meant for 5-year-olds.
Neither painting nor history is expected of a court mage. A court mage is evaluated on 2 traits above all else: their family and their fealty to the royal family. Right, it's an unspoken rule. Candidates from noble families simply earn more trust at court. A true shame, I'll admit.
It's not just tough for commoners. Even a noble who's fallen on hard times needs a major achievement to earn the court's favor.
Exactly. It's about absolute fealty to the Lightbearer Empire and to the throne. That's the bottom line. Beyond that, you're expected to always obey the royal family's wishes. That could mean taking the blame, covering things up, cleaning up someone else's mess, or even sacrificing your coin, your life, or your honor. Yes, many have tried, but most just ended up broken. My father's told me far too many stories about that. The court is no place for idealists.
The composition and brushwork suggest Lady Sharon's style, the famous pastoral painter.
You have a sharp eye, Your Highness. It is Lady Sharon's work. It was never exhibited in public. Her son donated it to the Serene Lyceum after her passing.
Jervin, you really live up to your family name. You're refined, humble, and clearly well-read.
Thank you, Your Highness. But everyone here is just as knowledgeable.
Now I see why the Serene Lyceum is Asperia's most prestigious magic academy. You are precisely the talents the royal court needs. Of course, that's all up to Siren. As for me, I'm here to enjoy the Lyceum's art collection. I'm truly eager to see the finest of the fine. I rarely travel outside of Savannah. I intend to savor every moment I spend here. It won't be any fun touring this place by myself. Come with me. Perhaps one of you can describe the paintings as we walk.
This piece is 4 centuries old. Artist unknown. Professors found it when clearing out the Lyceum's old storage room. It's been magically preserved.
The technique is a bit crude, but you can certainly feel the artist's emotion. This might be the work of a student.
Impressive insight, Your Highness. Your interpretation is truly enlightening.
Self-portrait of Pelin? Anyone know who Pelin is?
Pelin was a renowned mage and guest professor here at the Lyceum about 2 centuries ago. Painting was just one of his hobbies. He also enjoyed sculpture and the art of jewelry crafting.
Oh, my mother owns a necklace signed Pelin. She loves it, and it has 120 amethysts. So luxurious and elegant. This one's quite simple. Plain technique, just a small cottage. The title is The Beginning, is that right?
Yes, Your Highness. This is an original by Kronos von Lyceum himself, the very first headmaster who founded this academy. Legend says that very cottage is where he conceived the idea for the school.
That explains the title. I see why it's precious to the Lyceum. Wow! This must be the largest portrait in the gallery. Is that Magister Merlin?
Yes, Your Highness. This is said to be the only portrait that shows Magister Merlin's true face, painted by the famed Alberon von Naklis. Its value is beyond measure, both historically and artistically.
Incredible! So this is what Magister Merlin really looked like. I need to take a closer look. sorry. I didn't mean to. It can be fixed, right?
Jura, Buff! That's Magister Merlin's portrait! Your Highness, how could you be so clumsy?
Cassidy, calm down. I'm sure Her Highness didn't mean to. And look, we can always repair it.
We can't change what happened. We need to focus on how we can fix this.
Sylvan's right. Getting angry or pointing fingers won't help. Our priority is figuring out what we can do now.
But I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. Please, don't be angry. I'll report this to the headmaster myself, and to my mother. Can someone start examining the painting? The royal family will cover any repair and restoration costs.